Hello, my name is Frank, and this is the Vocal Lexicon. Now, today I have for you 7 golden rules that would help your choir sound exceptional when you sing together. Number 1, dynamics. There are different levels, when you sing. Yeah, so we have soft, we have loud, all right? And in the soft segment, we have mezzo piano, meaning moderately soft. We have piano, meaning soft. We have pianissimo, very soft. We have pianissimo, meaning very, very soft. And we also have loud. We have mezzo forte, which means moderately loud. We have forte, which means loud, and fortissimo, which means very loud. We even have fortissimo, which means very, very loud. So in music, sometimes the music gets loud or goes into one of these levels. In singing as well, the same applies. So when you're singing as a group, depending on what part of the song you're in, sometimes the beginning of the song doesn't require you to sing really loud. So don't be the one in the choir where your voice is really peaking out. Maybe everyone is singing on pianissimo and you are singing forte. And then people can listen and tell your voice apart from the rest. The idea is to sing and blend in and sound like one. So if everybody's singing soft, you go ahead and sing soft. Okay? So that's rule number 1. Don't let your voice peak out in the midst of several voices. For instance, I have this song I wrote. We are learning harmony. It is so easy, just like ABC. So it says we are learning harmony. It is so easy, just like ABC. Now, you don't want to sing louder than this. We are learning harmony. Currently, it's not so loud, so you don't want to sing. We are learning harmony. As loud as that. No, that's not gonna blend so well. Okay, so if everybody's required to sing soft, you sing soft. That's number 1. Now the next one is vowel shape and enunciation. Now what I mean vowel shape is sometimes in singing you have to reshapen the sound or the vowel sound to sit well in the song. It will sound nicer if you shapen it in a certain way. I'll give you an example. For instance, we have this song. I carry the choicest perfume in an alabaster box. Okay, notice the word carried. Okay, the word is carried, but in this context, I'm gonna sing it ke instead of ka. All right. So you can say, carry the choicest perfume in an alabaster box. Okay, now carry the choicest perfume in an alabaster box. All right. Same as gratitude. Gratitude, so you can go gratitude. Now whatever you guys decide, okay, depending on that part of the song, go with the same thing. Like worship, most times choirs like to say worship instead of worship with the E vowel sound. They go the vowel sound. Okay, now enunciation, which is the general pronunciation, means make sure you pronounce the words the right way. Okay, like an example is throne. It's the T before the H. Okay, don't pronounce it like it's just a T. Throne. All right, so you go throne. Okay, with your tongue between your top row teeth and your bottom row teeth, you go throne. Or great. All right, that's the one that has T. All right, let me give you something that has the T after the H, which comes with that sibilant sound. Might, M-I-G-H-T. So this time the T is after the H, okay, not before the H. If it's before the H, you go myth, okay, but it's not myth. So whenever the T is before the H, is sound, okay. So that's just an example amongst many others. So watch your enunciation and you're gonna get cleaner harmony. The next one is timing. The timing, okay, so make sure your timing is coherent. Everyone starts at the same time and ends at the same time. For instance, let's go back to this example. We are learning harmony. Okay, you see everybody started at the same time and ended at the same time. Now let me end it slightly prolonged than usual. We are learning harmony. It is so something as little as that can make it sound not so excellent or exceptional. All right, now you may ask, how on earth do I know when to stop? Very simple. Use references. You know, beats are made up of music is made up of beats and bars, okay? So you should hear things that will give you clue where to stop in the music, maybe the part of the drum, okay? But in this case, I'm gonna turn on the metronome, which is gonna give us the time signature of the song. So you're gonna hear something like this. All right, so listen. We are learning harmony. Do you hear that? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We are learning harmony. 2. So you see, they stop at 2 of a certain bar. Now remember, I don't know if you've watched some of my episodes where I talked a lot about beats and bars, okay? So I'm not going to talk about it right now. Now if you count, you'll notice that I stopped at the second beat of that present bar, okay? Just listen. Go. We are learning harmony. Stop. It is so easy. Stop. Just like ABC. Stop. So there are references in the song that will help you know when to stop, okay, at the same time with the others, okay? So do this and your singing will sound cleaner, excellent, and exceptional, and you know that's what we're all about. Okay, so the next one is timing in terms of note bends. Sometimes when you sing, some notes are bent. For instance, here, the word here is just one syllable when you say it here. It's different from raining. That's 2 syllable, okay? So in singing a song, a word can be prolonged. You can introduce several notes into a word. Like, let me give you one with a long one, like maybe praise. Praise. Okay, so that's about several notes, but you know praise is just 1 syllable, but we have praise. That's about 6 note bends. But let me give you a shorter one and show you how you can sing in sync with the note bends and make your song or your harmony neater, okay, or you're singing together neater. For instance, we have I am here to say, here to say. So you don't go, I am here to say, which is faster, quicker, right? A shorter note. I am here to say. It's more like a, semi-brief is for a whole bar, where you hold the notes for a whole bar. Minim is when you hold it for 2 beats in a bar. Crochet is for 1, and quaver is 2 notes in 1 beat, between 1 beat and the other beat. So this one is more like a quaver. I am here to say, So if some people are singing a different kind of timing of note bends, and these other set is singing a different, timing, it's gonna sound rough and not exceptional. It's not gonna sound so good, basically. The next one is use styles or some certain styles sparingly but tastefully. All right. What I mean is, for instance, crescendo. You don't have to use crescendo everywhere. Maybe 80% of the song or 70% you have crescendo. No, it shouldn't be anywhere, and it should be organized when you use it. For instance, in this same song here, listen to the very last syllable, the very last note. We are learning harmony. It is so easy, just like ABC. So I chose to do it there. So be intentional, okay? Be precise in what note you're gonna add it to, and don't add it to everywhere, or don't say, hey, everybody sing with crescendo. Maybe where this person picks or chooses to sing crescendo is not where this person chose to sing crescendo. If you give that kind of freedom, so you have to be intentional. You say, okay, this is the word we're gonna apply crescendo, everyone, okay? In this case, easy. That's where I applied it. And before you hear it again, the song is gonna go back around, perhaps if I add it. That way you make it sound special whenever it comes around. But if you use it, like a lot of times in the song is gonna sound, I don't know what what's the word to use, but imagine someone, rather than wearing one wristwatch, the person is wearing 7 wristwatches at the same time. Yeah, something like that. Not necessary. And now the next one is tone. And for this one, this is the reason why it's very important for singers to know their voice type so they can sit in the proper group, okay? Not like maybe you're a soprano singer and you're sitting with the alto voices. I think you should watch the video I did about voice type sitting in a proper group. Yeah. Because if you're sitting in a group that's not the proper group, you would have a challenge with tone. When perhaps the soprano voices are singing naturally full in what would be their chest voice, you are singing head voice. Maybe you're getting the notes. Yeah, that's fine. But you are singing head voice. Let me give you an example, because you can generate that power in that range because that's not your voice type, okay? Let me give you one example. I am here to say. Now, a soprano will sing it that powerful, for example, but an alto voice may not generate such natural power up there. They may sing, I am here to say, and you see a mismatch in tone. Okay, so that's one. And number 2 is intentional. Maybe you intentionally not generating such power, or you're generating more power than is required of you. Maybe people are singing soft there, like ooh, ooh, and you're going ooh. All right. Or maybe they're singing mixed voice and you're singing head voice. Mismatch of tone. All right. So those things as well, you need to make sure they are in sync. Yeah. Everybody's singing the same tone. The last one is what I call the solo singer vibe. Okay. Now, some singers, when they sing in harmony with group, right? They are not the lead singer. They tend to bring in the lead singer vibe into the harmony. All right. Singing as a lead singer has a different discipline, totally different from singing with a group as backup singers. What I mean is this. I can use this one as an example as well. We are learning harmony. Okay. So it goes, we are learning harmony. So don't go, we are learning harmony. Did you hear that? That's like a That's like a lead singer vibe. So you don't bring all those little nuances, okay, that you can find in lead singing. If you are leading, you have more freedom, okay? As a backup, there's more discipline. If you're leading, you can even change the notes if you want to. But if you're backing up, there's more discipline, okay? It's like a teamwork. You notice what everybody around you is doing and you blend in. I hope you've been able to learn a few things, and you know what? If you apply these things, you are gonna be amazed the difference between how you used to sound before, how your choir or group used to sound before, and now. The difference will be like night and day. All right, so that's it from me today. I hope you learned a few things. If you have any question, make sure to ask me, put it in the comment section, send me a message. You can even go to my website. My website is www.thevocallexicon.co.uk. All right, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye bye.